you. Sit on down. Oh, my goodness. What an incredible audience you are. You guys have given me so much life with y'all amazing energy. Thank you for coming to see about me. Woo-cha. Listen, so y'all know I'm getting acquainted to being in LA, okay? There's some new stuff, because you know I'm from Chicago, right? Yes, I am. See, I've been here, I was trying to add it up, a good 6 months. So you know it's the wintertime in Chicago, okay? Listen, so like I was just at home in Chicago, and I guess I got a little too used to this weather out here. You think you got your winter coat on? Your LA winter coat on? Oh, but Chicago will let you know you don't. Baby, that wind hit me so hard. I hollered so. Baby, I was trying to hop on the first thing smoking back to LA. Do you understand me? Okay? Okay. So I done brought everybody here with me, even my cats. I have a cat, Grisabella and McCavity. Yes, they my babies. I love them so much. But that's McCavity. We call him the house manager. He's so busy. Y'all, he done made friends with the neighbors here, child. He's the kind of cat, even back home, they be like, where's McCavity? They'll knock on my door like, is McCavity home? A cat? You looking for a cat? Here he made friends with my neighbor's little girl, so he has to go out and socialize with her, because back at home in Chicago, they get to go outside. You know, like they have a little cat door and they go in and out. So here, they're stuck in the house. Like, I don't know what's out here. Y'all got lions, tigers, and bears or something? We ain't doing all that in Chicago. So they can roam freely. So I've now came up with sending them home on a cat vacation. You hear that? So that means they get to go fly back to Chicago, because McCavity decided he wanted to get on we have a patio where I live at here, and it's by the water, and he went on the glass patio and climbed over it to try to go visit the neighbors. McCavity, you can't do that. So that lets me know, okay, you need a cat vacation. So I'll send them home on the plane, and I always have my son and 7 of his cousins, and between the 7 or 8 of them, they got to fly on a plane with them back home. So the cats get to go home, go visit the neighbors, go check out the house. Like, oh, one time when I was preparing for the show, actually, y'all, I was flying here, and it was really cold in Chicago. And the cat monitor said that McCavity was outside. Now, McCavity is a Sphynx cat with no hair. And in Chicago, it's a negative something, okay? So he can't be out there like that. He can only go out in the summer. Yeah, I had to end up calling the police to go find my cat back in Chicago, because I was here, and he was out, according to the monitor, it said he was outside in the freezing cold. And I was like, officer, can you please just go to my house? And if you just rattle the cat food, and if McCavity's in the house, then he'll come downstairs. So the police get there and says, ma'am, I'm afraid I woke your cat up. He was laid out in the bed sleep. That give you a sense of who McCavity is. So right now, I say that to say my cats is on a cat vacation, but they're getting acclimated to being here in LA too. And we trying to figure it out. But I want to share my mug with y'all, which is dedicated to being in Los Angeles. Check it out. Because this is... Let me take my sip. Y'all got to get some heat around here too. Look. See, yes, I'm from Chicago, but I go in the house and I turn the heat on hell. I like it warm. And I noticed that y'all seem to be okay with the temperature as is. Y'all are? No, yeah? Turn it up. Then y'all claim it don't rain in Southern California. Tony, that song sent us off so bad because it rained something vicious here. But I could do the rain. Because I'm from Chicago, we get every season, and I like every season to be its season to the fullest. But what we're gonna have to talk about right now here today is these earthquakes. Y'all, so I'm here, I'm at the house, and I'm on the top level. I'm knocked out sleep. Like, I mean, y'all, I'm tearing it up. Just dead cold sleep, and out of the blue, I hop up, and McCavity the cat is like, girl, you better get up. And I sit up, and I'm like, why did I just wake up so abruptly in the middle of the night? Then I said, hold on, wait. Y'all, my bed is rocking. This is me sitting up in the bed. Wait, why is my bed rocking? is it the floor rocking in the house? Like, it was like this, y'all. Never once did it cross my mind that the earth had shifted. So I'm about to call my best friend and sister who I call for everything. And I'm like, why is the bed rocking? No, that's the flow. The flow is moving. I get up and I check on my son, little David, and he just as asleep as he can be. But I still never figured it out until the next day. Somebody was like, did you feel that earthquake? I said, that's what that was. An earthquake? So let me get this straight. So y'all ain't gonna get nobody no warning. Daddy's coming in, it's like, oh, you'll know after. Like, not a few minutes before, there's no, because in Chicago, if it's gonna be a blizzard, we get a little across the screen, you know what I mean? Or tornado. You know, we get all the stuff, but now this, the earth shifting, and y'all ain't gonna tell nobody nothing. And then y'all go on with the day like ain't nothing. I don't understand it. Please help me understand. So I really got questions so I could get acquainted to being here in LA, being in Chicago. What am I supposed to do in the event there is an earthquake? Can anybody help me out? Please, is there one? Hello, how are you? Where you from, honey?
Hi, Jennifer, how are you?
Your red is beautiful. You are wearing that, little sister. Yes, you are.
Thank you.
What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Daviki, and I'm kind of from everywhere because my husband is in the military.
Oh,
But
okay.
currently, thank you for paying your taxes. That's what he would say, thank you for paying your taxes. But we recently moved from Japan to California, but we lived in Japan for 3 years. And we've lived in California before, but I've never experienced as many earthquakes as I have in Japan. Okay. So we lived on a military base in a tower, so in an apartment, and one day we had an earthquake, and everything was shaking, And at the time, our children weren't at home, and my husband was like, oh my gosh, where are the kids? I said, forget the kids, my TV. I said, I need my TV. Because, Jennifer, we have had that TV for about 12 years. It's a non-smart TV, and I just refuse to have the earthquake take it out.
Yes, yes. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Who's next?
Hi, Jennifer.
Hello, how are you? What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Elaine. I'm from Altadena. My earthquake story is my cat. My cat, Garfield, he was fat and lazy, full of attitude, like his owner.
Yeah, that
Looked
sounds
just like Garfield the cat, but he snored at night. So this night, I kicked him out the bedroom and shut the door. So all of a sudden, I'm awakened by this banging on the door and meow, meow, and then his little paws under the door scratching.
That's how they do.
So I open the door, and he jumps right into my arms. And I'm like, what's going on? His eyes are this big. And all of a sudden, I hear the rumbling. And I'm like, what is that? And all of a sudden, we started rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Started shaking. So I took my cat and I threw him on the floor, and I'm trying to run. And
Wait, you threw the cat on the floor?
I threw my cat on the floor. He was in my arms because I got to run. So I threw him on the floor, and I turned to run, and he jumped right back in my arms. I'm like, what is going on? So finally, I decided, okay, let's get under this door frame, and let's just ride it out. I'm screaming, and he's meowing, but we rode it out.
Thank you for sharing that. Oh, my God. Listen, because I noticed my cat, McCavity, he was the one to wake me up. He was like, girl, you better get up. Like, it's like animals know, right? So they get the warning. Now, I ain't throw my cat, though. That was some amazing stories. We got a great show. We'll be right back. You know our first guest as the hilarious principal of the Golden Globe and Emmy Award-winning show, Abbott Elementary. Take a look.
Uh-oh, even Principal Coleman is stumped. All right, let's get those guesses in, you guys.
Nah, I got this.
R. Nope. So I picked a word, but then a student sneezed on another student. By the time we cleaned that up, I had forgotten the word. So I'm just stalling. But we've only got about 10 minutes to lunch, so we should be fine.
Q.
Nope.
L.
No.
T. 11. Star. Semicolon.
Semicolon or colon?
Semicolon.
No.
Give it up for Janelle James. You should feel right at home because Abbott films right here on the Warner Brothers lot.
It does, like two steps away.
Two steps away?
Don't run over there. We finished. Don't run over there looking for Cheryl.
Listen, and I hear this is not your first interaction with my audience.
Oh, no, because what's also over here is like the administrative offices to get your pocket passes and such. And I was walking over here to do that. And everybody it was like a whole crowd of people just screaming.
Aren't they amazing?
But I was like, who's here? I was like, Jennifer out here? What? Is Jennifer Hudson here? But they were screaming for me, and I still forget that.
They have the best energy. It's amazing, right?
Yeah, I saw y'all dance moves.
Did you see them?
Yes, I did.
They got on the good foot, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on the success of the show. How are you keeping up with the awards, the nominations? Because for me, I remember like being through the award season. I didn't know what any award was. Was it the same for you?
I still don't.
You
still
still
don't
don't?
know what's happening. I just get dressed and show, oh, there I am. And then they're there. But this is my first time in this part of the industry. I was a stand-up before this, a stand-up comedian, and so I never really paid attention to award shows and what they mean and when they happen, and there's a lot, and they happen all the time. That's the answer.
It's a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I just wake up, and then I get in the car. That's all. I don't know what's happening. So.
So Abbott Elementary won the Golden Globe for Best Comedy Series. We have a clip of the clip of the acceptance speech is amazing. We got to roll this clip.
Oh boy, what I say?
You want to say anything before?
We thank you all so much. May all our lives prove that God is.
I love you, Mom.
You said I'm gonna have my say.
Well, y'all saw Cheryl was gearing up. She wasn't gonna let me say it. You know what I mean? She wasn't gonna let me say it, and.
But the timing you took, you was like, love you, Mom.
First of all, I was drunk. That's one thing.
Oh, you had a
one
good
thing.
time.
Yeah, I mean, what else to do? You know what I mean?
Time, right.
Free drinks. And I had been texting with my mom the whole time, so I was like, I'm gonna talk to my mom, but not to be disrespectful to Miss Shirley Ralph. Just had a little, you know?
I hear you had a problem with the date they picked for the awards.
Oh, the
Award
Golden
shows.
Globes was like 2 weeks after the holidays. Christmas, Thanksgiving, like that's a man playing that. Like we have to get into these gowns.
In these gowns.
And you know, I was just
We need a little more time than 2 weeks, don't we?
And I ate everything, so I'm obviously not acclimated to the Hollywood thing yet. But I was like, well, there's a girdle strong enough to.
Listen, well, you look like you're getting adjusted quite well to me. Y'all cleaning up with this award season.
This is a team of people. Please, just know that. Like that makes that happen. Anyway.
Yes. Has there been anything that surprised you about the award shows?
Anything that surprises me? I mean, they're pretty boring.
Has there been anyone you've been excited to meet at the awards?
I mean, there's just certain people you're not supposed to see in public. I'm always just like, why are you outside? I've only seen you in my TV. And so, like, Henry Winkler was one of those people.
Yeah.
And the Fonz, like, what? Why are you?
Yes.
You know, like.
Yeah, I
and
wouldn't
he was
imagine
just-
him outside either.
Yeah, like, it's just, he was just so nice and asked to take a picture with me. You know
Wow.
what I mean? That's cool, the Fonz, and told me I had pizzazz.
Pizzazz? That's what he said.
Pizzazz. I mean, that's a really unique compliment that I will cherish forever. And then I saw him again. I mean, that's the thing with the award shows. You see the same people.
Yes.
Oh, so that's my dad now. And he was so cute. He was like, our picture got 5 million views. Like, what are you doing on the internet? But anyway.
So he shouldn't be outside or on the internet.
Like, you're Henry Winkler. You're supposed to be, I don't know, doing fun stuff. I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah. So that's been cool to just see people that I've watched my whole life in person, outside with me. So that's cool.
That's amazing. And tell us, what were you doing before you landed at Abbott Elementary?
So I had been a stand-up comedian now for 11 years. And so I was...
Oh, wow.
Hey. No one ever heard of me, obviously. No. I was doing pretty good. I had toured with Chris Rock and Amy Schumer and all the greats. And I was chugging along. And this audition came to me. And I never really had designs on being an actress. I've always wanted to be a comedian. But I got this pilot. My agent sent it to me, and it was just so funny. Like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna try for this, and that came to me when we were all inside. Hopefully, everybody was all inside who could be, and I had been inside, like, truly, and I hadn't auditioned for anything the whole year. This was my only audition that I did, and I got the only one. And I got,
That is amazing.
That's amazing, right? I know. I don't really think about it, but yeah.
It's like, are you surprised with how far you've come? I mean, y'all cleaning up the awards. It's a huge success.
Yeah.
Did you expect all of that?
No. I had no concept of what all of this meant. And I remember when I read it, I DM'd Quinta, who I had only met one time before, like years before. And I was just like, I read your pilot, it's really good. And I said, I think I'm gonna try to audition. And she was like, I didn't know you act. And I was like, I don't know if I do either, but I'm gonna try. And yeah, and then, yeah. I mean, I knew it would be good. I didn't know it was gonna be all this, but that's cool.
You're enjoying the ride?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Hey, are you going back on tour again soon?
I am going back on tour because comedians are crazy people. We can't stop doing the yucks. And so, yeah, I'll be going back on tour. We just wrapped a couple days ago on Abbott. We've been filming this whole time. I feel like people don't know that. Yeah, I'm going to go and do some clubs, the Chuckle Huts across America. And yeah, come and see me.
Nice.
Come and see me.
We will come
and see me, not Ava. Come and see me. It's a little bit of Ava in me. I'm sure people pick that up.
You'll stick around though, right, Janelle?
Yes.
All right. More with Janelle. We'll be right back. And we're back with Janelle James. See, now my first job was working at Burger King, but yours was at the Pretzel Time?
Pretzel Time.
Tell us about it.
Time for pretzels. I think it got bought out, so a lot of people might not know about it. But I was 15, and also the youngest manager in Pretzel Time.
You were 15.
history. Yes, 15 in the mall. I would open the store, put the cash out, get everybody in, go to school, come back, work, lock up, count out the money. Yeah, I've been working my whole life, and so that was like such a good job. I was making more money than I should have been as a 15-year-old, but then, kind of like my character, I'll quit a job for any reason.
You quit the job?
I did quit Pretzel Time, and it's because we used to have a lovely, champagne ensemble, and then they changed it to neon pink, and I was like...
You quit because you ain't like the uniform, girl.
I was like, my friends are gonna see me, so I'm out of here.
That is
I went to
so
Foot Locker, a slimming black and white,
Oh my God. Okay, your show was amazing. I hope you like your outfits on Abbott.
Oh, yeah.
We want you to stick around now.
Yeah, I have a big hand in how my outfits go on Abbott, so I'm glad that they give me that.
you good there.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm good there.
Well, what's your favorite part about working with the ensemble?
Working with an ensemble, you work less. Every story ain't about me, so I get a couple days off, so that's always good. And you always, you have people to play off of. I mean, my character couldn't stand alone. Nobody wants to hear Ava 24/7 or any of the other characters, so we all need each other to propel the story and to play off of. So it's been cool, yeah. And they all cool people, look at them.
Well, your character flirts a lot with Tyler James?
I didn't write it,
Williams? Now,
but yes.
does that come natural to you?
I am a flirt, and maybe the writers picked up
You
on
look like
that.
you really flirt. Look at that.
Maybe, and me and Tyler's my homie on the show, and our birthdays are close together. We're both Libras, and I don't know if y'all know about Libras. We be flirting. So sorry.
Libras are flirty.
We be flirting, so yes, I am a professional flirt.
Okay.
I do a thing, it's called the flirt eyes.
Yeah, what's these
You guys
flirt
know the
eyes?
flirt eyes?
Oh, let me see them.
Which camera, this one?
I don't know.
right.
Right here. Go ahead, give it to us. Ooh, y'all see this face? You got that down. You are amazing. Thank you. You can watch Abbott Elementary Wednesdays at 9 p.m. on ABC. We'll be right back. By now, y'all know we love some teachers here at J Hood Productions. Yes, we do. So, do we got any teachers in the audience today? Any? Okay, how about any grade school teachers out there? Any? Okay, how about any teachers from Missouri out there? What about a second grade teacher from Missouri named Miss Johnson? Yes, Miss Johnson, I see you. Come on down here, baby. Is that your baby up there?
That is my sweet
Hey.
my Tinka. Her name is Naila.
Naila. Hi, I'm Jennifer. Okay, now we already know a little bit about you, so tell everyone who you are and what you do.
So my name is Shumsheia Johnson. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I teach in the school district of University City. Go Lions. Yes. I am at Jackson Park Elementary School, and this is my 24th year, believe it or not.
24th year, you look good.
God is good, honey.
Oh my God. And I heard you're a big fan.
My God, we share the same favorite movies.
Oh.
Sister Act 2.
Yes.
Bodyguard.
Yes.
Also, you know, when you were on Idol, like when you actually first auditioned, I would watch those reruns with my baby
Yeah.
because, like, your losing but winning moment meant everything to me. And, like, she was, like, just one.
Thank you.
But it was like, my gosh, if my baby could understand this moment right here, right now, and now God is blessed. She has confidence. I hope she doesn't lose it. Like, that was
She won't.
everything. To this day, I still watch your original.
You still watch
I still watch the original.
Oh, well, thank you for watching and thank you for voting for me. And you're a second grade teacher.
I am. I teach second grade. I have some amazing students at Jackson Park, but they are students that have really had some challenges. That's when I taught music. I got to teach music for 3 years, yes, and we're still working on some music stuff. But those are some of my old babies. Before COVID hit, we did what's called Music in Our Schools, and that's when we spotlight what we do. But those are old babies. My new babies are my second graders, and they have seen some challenges since COVID. But yes, I teach second grade.
Wow.
They are amazing.
That is beautiful. Yes. Tell everyone why you wrote into the show.
So I wrote into the Miss J Hood show because I came across, as I was looking for tickets, I came across, if you're a teacher and you want help, like support. And so I thought, I don't need anything tangible, even though we are a Title I school funded with Title I, we could use some like tangible things, but that is so not what I wanted. I wanted you to just give a word to our kiddos. They face so much.
Right.
After COVID, I don't know how many of you are aware, but in St. Louis, particularly the county areas in July, we were hit with some of the worst flooding we've seen.
Wow.
And those babies who were coming off of COVID and all of the trauma of that, a lot of our kids were displaced.
Yeah.
We have children that are living with relatives. We call that contingency because they are now unhomed or unhoused. And they saw a lot. Those are real life pictures that is not, cropped or media adjusted. And so I just wanted you to just give them a sense of hope and tell them, you know what, you got this, you can do this. That would mean the world to them, just to have somebody say, it got bad, but it gets better.
It does get better, that's for sure. I love the babies too. I do. You're sitting here. Tell us what makes the students so special to you.
So I tell people my students are special because although God gave me one biological child, I have 15 current students. They are my babies. Like whatever they need, if I've got it, I'm gonna give it. If I don't have it, I'm gonna figure out between my family, the school, district, whoever, we're gonna get it for them. They're just my kids. And my daughter knows it, they're my kids on good days or not so good days.
They're still your babies.
They're my babies.
Well, you should give her a hand because you deserve that. Listen, I have to say, you should know the difference that you're making because those are the things, the love and the support that teachers instill in the kids that makes all the difference. So you keep doing what you're doing, keep encouraging those kids because it means everything. And you're amazing, so I want you to stay right here because we're gonna keep talking. Is that all right?
It is.
Okay, more with Miss Johnson. We'll be right back after this. I heard you do everything for the kids at your school. Tell us some things that they need.
What they need, everything from socks and shoes sometimes when it's too cold outside. Students are in need of maybe getting food, like during the floods, for instance. We had a family that was displaced where they left, this flooding happened like in the early hours of the morning. They left with no shoes on their feet. It was some brothers with their mom. She has LS, I believe. And so they were leaving, and One of them got hurt on their foot. The other, he ended up wearing his grandmother's slides because they lost everything. Like, the water was coming so quickly. We have a closet at our school that our social worker has worked really hard to get. Anything they need, I mean that anything, we do.
I can tell these kids really mean the world to you.
They are. We have a mantra at my school, thanks to my principal. It's JP, we're the heart of Jackson Park. So we have red hearts, and I didn't get to wear it today, but it's, the students are at the heart of what we do. Yeah. So we put our hearts into everything we do at Jackson Park. We put our hearts into everything.
We can feel your heart. It is amazing. You know what? They actually have a message for you. Let's take a look, yes.
Hi, Ms. Johnson. You're the best teacher at the school again, and you help me with everything I need help with. Love you, Miss Johnson. Hi, Miss Johnson. I'm grateful that you're my teacher and you're the best. Thank you for helping me with my math. You're the best math teacher ever.
In kindergarten, you introduced me to the song Black Butterfly by Denise Williams, and today it is now my favorite song.
You made second grade one of the best times I've ever had. You also made me want to come to school every single day.
When I'm always down, you always cheer me up, and that's what I like about you. And you's my favorite teacher.
I am so grateful for teachers like you who build you up with knowledge, courage, wisdom, and turn into a lifelong family.
Ms. Johnson helped me with learning, reading, and a lot of things else. And she was very compassionate about our learning.
Some things I like about Ms. Johnson is that she's nice and she's always kind to me. And she's always happy, and she always thinks about how other people feel.
I really miss you, and I really want you to know how much we all appreciate you.
You deserve everything coming your way, and I just want you to know you have a whole bunch of people rooting for you.
I love you, Ms. Johnson. Thank you for teaching us.
Thank you so much, Ms. Johnson.
You're the best teacher ever. We love you, Ms. Johnson.
I got the tissues for you.
I need the tissue.
Miss Johnson, I gotta ask you, how does that make you feel? Look at her, she's emotional. When you see your babies grow up that you've instilled in, how does that feel to receive a message like that from them?
When you walk in your purpose, even on the hard days.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me tell you, I just told one of your great people, 5 months ago, I wouldn't have even thought that I'd still be considering, because my class this year had a lot of challenges. And the baby that y'all saw, shout out to my Elin. I love you, baby. I love you. He's not been physically with us for a while. And when I tell you, when God gives you your purpose and you really choose to walk in it, He will bless you, as you say. Your mama used to say.
You gonna have me crying.
My mama says.
Yes, ma'am.
Always remember to do what God is leading you to do, right?
You're wonderful, and you're doing beautiful things.
You're the go.
And God is gonna bless you for it. So we got something for you today. We partnered with Kalahari Resorts, home to America's largest indoor water parks. Yes, they heard about your dedication to your students and want to help you. So we're giving your school $10,000. I don't want to get to cry. I know. Look. Right there. $10,000. But look. I told y'all she gonna have me crying. Yes, ma'am. And that's not all. Get ready to pack your bags for a well-deserved spring vacation. We're sending you and your lovely baby daughter, okay, for an unforgettable vacation to Kalahari Resorts. Kalahari Resorts has locations in Wisconsin, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Texas. Make a spring break reservation today and make more memories with Kalahari Resorts and Conventions by visiting KalahariResorts.com. You are amazing.
Oh my God.
God is going to continue to bless you for blessing others with your blessings. Keep shining and know what you're implanting in those beautiful children. Oh, Jesus, you going to have me crying? Thank you so much for being here and come back again.
I will be back.
Okay.
You hear me?
You got me crying now. Ooh, all right, we'll be right back. I'm not going to cry. Our next guest stars on Bravo's hit series Below Deck Mediterranean. Now she's helping people navigate their way to success with her new book, Be the Calm or Be the Storm. Please welcome Captain Sandy, baby. Oh my God, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
It's an honor.
You're so awesome. I'm really happy to be here. And I had no idea it's a live audience.
Yeah, and they are bad alive. Like,
Yeah.
do you feel their energy? Isn't it amazing?
Totally. Like, oh my God, I just want to spend every day here.
You can.
Yeah.
Stop by anytime you get ready.
Yeah.
We would love that. Tell us what it's like being a captain.
So, back in the day, I was like a lost kid. I was on that merry-go-round of drugs and alcohol. I got clean, and they told me that I could live a life beyond my wildest dreams. At 25, I got clean, and when they promised me I could live a life beyond my wildest dreams if I kept doing the next right thing, I believed them. So I did the work. I started literally from the bottom, cleaning the bottoms of boats, wipe on, wipe off, like Karate Kid. I washed the boat, and a guy offered me a full-time job, sent me to sea school, and that's how my career started.
And that's just how it started.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, it looks like, you talk about my audience, but it looks like you have a lot of fun, like cruising with your crew. We need to roll this clip. That looks like a good time.
Yeah, they're having fun.
Now I hear, wait, you about to like bust a twerk on us? That's your twerk?
I'm like, what can I say? Not very good.
What's it like traveling with your crew?
Honestly, over the years, apart from the show, I hire the crew, the department heads. You become a family, and you navigate the rough seas. You have fires at sea, chased by pirates. Yeah, so you bond, right? You have each other's back. And by the way, you got to go upstairs and put the smile on and serve, 5-star dinner and all of that together in the middle of the ocean, bobbing around, and we got to stay sane. That's not easy. That's not easy. So I have these crews, and the reality is now that I'm more mature in life, I've walked the walk, and it's time for me to pay it forward, and that's what I try to do. Every day I step on a boat.
You do. And you're paving the way for more women to be able to do it as well.
Isn't that amazing what Bravo has done? They have put this show on the air. Millions of people watch our show. Middle America can see that they too can get jobs in the industry. I was kicked out of 11th grade. Like the maritime industry said yes to me. And if you're not college bound or you can't afford to send your kid to college, or maybe they get kicked out of school too, the maritime industry is there for them. And that's why I wrote this book, because I wanted people to know, don't give up on people if they're suffering from addiction or mental illness or whatever it is. Invest in them and give them the opportunity. So I wanted to reach people's hearts, and I wanted to tell them the real story of who Sandy was before she became a captain, how I became a captain, and what I do to diffuse situations where I don't become the storm anymore, now I'm the calm. I used to be the storm.
The title of this book is amazing. I love your passion. You seem so passionate about it all.
Yeah, I love what I do. And I love, when I have a crew member on the boat that wants to continue in this industry, as long as I'm living and breathing, I will do everything I can to help someone who wants help.
And you will always be blessed because of it. Now, you are busy, but you also have a podcast with your partner, Leah Ray?
I do, because she was a gospel singer for years on Rick Warren at Saddleback.
Wow.
She started seeing me, and she kind of wasn't welcome back. And so I'm thinking, I'm going to give her a podcast. I'm going to put it out there, and it's about doing the next right thing, and she sings, and, why not?
That is right. Yes. So you just released your first book, Be the Calm or Be the Storm. I love that title. Can you tell us what it's about?
So honestly, I share a lot about my personal life and how I was a mess and how I changed, how I learned that art of self-leadership. You can't lead others if you can't lead yourself. You
better tell it.
I'm serious. If you're driving to work and you have an argument with your 16-year-old and you're just had this major fight, are you gonna walk into your office with that energy? My suggestion is turn the music on, put boogie shoes on, or maybe one of your songs on,
Okay.
you know, and feel better, and then walk into your workplace. And basically, I give tools on how to be the calm when you just walk through the storm.
That's so powerful.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Captain Sandy, thank you so much for stopping by and coming to see about us. We appreciate you so much. Will you come back to the Jennifer Hudson Show one day?
Yes.
We'll be able to cruise with you one day.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, guess what? Everyone in the audience is going home with a copy of her book. Okay? Be sure to check out Below Deck Mondays on Bravo. And to learn more about Captain Sandy and her new book, go to JenniferHudsonShow.com. We'll be right back. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit JenniferHudsonShow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.